people. This is Phil here with Why Do We Say That? Word Origins. This is my water bottle, one of my water bottles. Today I'm going to give you something that's very interesting. I've always loved this word. Explode. Pow, pow. Oh, by the way, I saw myself the other day. I actually watched one of these things with. I was bragging to the lady that was coming to visit us, and I said, "Look," and I saw myself, and I said, "Gee, my hair looks horrible." So I got a haircut. See that? This is the neat, clean Phil now, cleaned up. Explode. Now, what do you do? I mean, like you hit yourself. Yes, you do. You hit yourself repeatedly. I hit myself. We do that. We keep hitting ourselves. Yes, pal, yes, yes. We hit ourselves repeatedly. And that's what we're doing, basically. We're hitting ourselves, we're making noise, and we're applauding. So, and I'm going to link up the word applause and explode in a minute. The, the act of applauding is used for many ways to make noise, and it's usually used, you're showing appreciation of a performance. Oh, who was wonderful, yes. Um, there have been curtain. Anyway, let's not go into curtain calls. They had 200 curtain calls for great opera singers. But when we applaud, we are carrying on a tradition that the Romans would make great noise. Probably all people who watch performances, but the Romans did it. They would express their appreciation, but they would also express their disapproval. If somebody really stunk up the stage, they would make noise too. Now, the Latin word for to applaud is plaudere. Plaudere. Now, when they would give their approval, it was A-plaudere. Yay! But when they didn't like it, they would express their disapproval. They would try to drive that person off the stage or whatever, drive them off. And they would yell, probably hoot, but they would applaud. They would say it was ex-plaudere. The Latin word ex-plaudere is to drive them off the stage. Well, it's making a loud noise, and over the years it became ex-plaudere, explode. Can you see where this is going? Okay, explode. We still have the phrase. We'll say that in scientific circles. They say that theory has been exploded. It's been exposed to be false. So the word ex-plaudere, meaning to disapproval, would be like that. You would yell and scream, drive him off the stage. Is turned into our explode, and of course, making a loud noise gradually moved into blowing up stuff. I'm gonna blow it up. That would be a TV program where they'd blow up stuff. I like that. So, explode comes from the word plaudere. And okay, now what am I going for this? Yes. Now normally you want to get approval. This is a post note or whatever, an edition for free. It's not always good to have approval. 1,000 years before the Romans, the Greeks did the same thing. They would make noise, but to show they love something, they would throw their hats in the air or whatever they were wearing, their togas, their whatever, their cloaks. Well, there was a famous lawmaker called Drago who made the Draconian laws. You may have heard of him. They loved him. And one day in the 6th century, he walked into a theater in some city in Greece, and the crowd just went crazy. There's Drago, yay! And they started yelling and screaming and throwing their hats and cloaks in the air. Well, unfortunately, so many of those cloaks landed on top of him that he smothered to death. Well, I guess you could say he died of approval. So you can get too much approval. That's all for now. This is Phil Shinover with my new haircut, man. I like that. Saying tune in tomorrow and we'll take up another word or phrase